I'm pretty sure you all remember DOS back in the 90s when you had to install DOS games on, which was kind of hard in case you did not really know about it. Yep, there we go. Install, hopefully it works. So, the amazing Blood game installation, the good old DOS installation of games. Well, let's make video. See. See if it will work. When you always have to try to get that damn game to install. But for this episode of Blast to the Past, episode 2, we are gonna be doing Blood. Not the human blood that you're all probably think of. No, the game Blood. So, enjoy. Blood is a PC game developed by Monolith Production and distributed by GT Interactive. The game was released in North America in May 31st, 1997, and released in Europe on June 20th, 1997. Blood is the first-person shooter FPS with the player controller Caleb as he fights through hordes of various enemies as he traverses the levels of the game. In single-player mode, the player leads Caleb in his quest to revenge against his former master by navigating the levels of each separate episode, looking for an exit until the boss level is reached and a showdown against a large opponent takes place. Each episode can be played separately in no particular order, albeit these are organized to follow the game's storyline. There are 4 episodes in the game. In the standalone game, there are episodes 1, 2, 3, 4. Episode 1, The Way of the Flesh. Episode 2, Even Death May Die. Episode 3, Farewell to Arms. Episode 4, Dead Awakening. There are also expansion packs that have been released for Blood, which was the Plasma Pack and Cryptic Passage. The Plasma Pack was another episode that's released for the game, but I think you need the game to play it. Episode 5 of Plasma Pack was Post Mortem. The Cryptic Passage. Episode 6, Cryptic Passage. That is the episode. With all of the blood, guns, and all that, I say this game is actually pretty darn good. If you played the second one, I'm pretty sure you played the first one. If you didn't play the first one, I suggest you go buy it, because you're actually missing out a lot of fun. Now, Blood, as you can see, it kind of gives it away in the title of the game. Blood's everywhere. You shoot somebody, there's blood there. You blow somebody up, there's skips flying all around the room, or place wherever the hell you are. And what game can't have you killing somebody with a pitchfork? I actually don't recall any games that required a pitchfork to kill somebody, which is actually the first default weapon you get in the game. When you awake from the grave, you get the pitchfork. Don't ask me how he got the pitchfork when he's in the grave, because I have no clue. Yes, the game is actually multiplayer too, even though I never tried multiplayer. But it looks hard, and I highly doubt people would even play it. The game is run on 95, I think, 95 or 98. I think you're able to run on 95 and 98. It requires DOS, which is a pain in the ass to install. I mean, if you never really use DOS, yeah, that's probably why. If you have the original copy of the game, you get 2 discs. The game itself, the installation disc, and a bonus disc that has, let me see, that has Typo, Negative Chilling Video, Love You to Death, Shareware, Rebel Moon Rising, Star Command, and Tiger Shark, which also has games on them. Demos, which is pretty good. The gameplay of this game is actually pretty damn good. I actually would recommend this game. I say this game is probably, let me see, on my list, I'd do maybe a 5. This game's probably in top 5 of my list, while Quake 2 is in the top 1, because that game's been around since I was born, and that game's gonna have a special place in my heart, because I love that game to death. So yeah. So if you never tried Blood and you want to try Blood, I suggest getting it. You can buy it from GOG, or if you're a PC game collector, you could find the original copy off Amazon, eBay, or whatever. I bought my copy off Amazon. Kind of sad because I didn't get the box copy, but I got the case, the style case. But anyway, yeah. And like really, like what game, like all the weapons in this game is like pretty cool. Weapon artifacts and bonus items. Flare gun, sawed-off shotgun, Tommy gun, explosive weapons like dynamic and nail palm launcher, a shock rifle named after inventor Nikola Tesla, and several dark magic artifacts, including a voodoo doll and most uniquely arrow canisters that can be used as flamethrowers or bombs. It also features a pickup known as Guns Akimbo that allow player to wield certain weapons: flare gun, shotgun, Tommy gun, nail palm launcher, and Tulsa gun. Wow. And there's also fan projects for this game. I never really did any of them. Never did anyone. Now let's get to the plot. Blood takes place in an unspecified time period that often resembles World War I era and prior Europe and America. Caleb as resurrected Wild West gunslinger or similar Pulp Fiction anti-hero, but the various levels contain elements from the 1920s, 30s, and 40s. In addition to futuristic and retro-futuristic technologies referenced to Tulsa, and a faint occult Rear West theme, many elements are deliberately can't say that word either, including weapons, pop culture references, and other details. The game sequel, Blood to the Chosen, retroactively dates the game to the year 1928. The game's protagonist is Caleb, voiced by Stephen Wyatt. Once the supreme commander of a cult called the Cabal, worshippers of the Forgotten God. I don't know. Although the backstory was not delineated in the game itself. Yeah. Everything also explains the story in a readme text file, and also the manual. Once you get the game, there's also a little story. Exactly. The story so far, in an age and religion renowned for cruelty and violence, Caleb was a legendary born in Western Texas in 1847. He had sealed a reputation as a Mercury's gunfighter by the age of 17, but it was 7 years later when he met Apelia Prince that his hunger for bloodshed took on a menacing new timber. And I'm not gonna spoil anything else for this story. You could probably get the manual offline somehow. Not exactly saying how, but I'm pretty sure, or you could just look on the Blood wiki and it's all up there. So, this game is a 5 in my back blast to the past series. And so, yeah, this game's actually pretty good. So for now, I hope you enjoyed Blood episode 2. As you can see, I didn't really put too much thought into this one. So, not too much thought as I put in the first one, episode 1 with Creek 2. But anyway, so here, that was episode 2. So if you liked it, give me a like, favorite, share, do whatever, subscribe. Pretty cool if you would subscribe, and comment in case if you, I don't know, like, ask me to do another one. So yeah, peace.